Hey guys, Rafa here, Preferred Plumbing. I gotta talk about something that a lot of service companies, regardless if it's plumbing or not plumbing, don't understand. The service provider is responsible for everything. What does that mean? That means that the communication, the sale, the interaction, concluding, money collection, explain to the client how payment is made, everything belongs to the service provider. So the way to get ahead of this is to be upfront about everything. How you operate, what the client can expect, what your pricing is, what your service would look like, how long would it take, how many people would be on site, etc., etc., etc. You have to assume responsibility for everything. You cannot say as a service provider, oh, the client didn't ask me for that, or the client didn't mention this. I'm all over my technicians. If they come back to the office and I ask them, hey, why did the client not replace the toilet? It's 20 years old. Why did they just repair it? I said, did you offer that option? Oh no, he didn't. And then you hear like a technician answer, oh no, he didn't ask for it. Or they didn't mention anything. It's not about the client. You're responsible for all that. What happens 3 months later when something else breaks in that toilet? And they call our company back and say, hey, your guys were here, we got an issue. Oh, no problem, we'll come back out and have a look. We come back out, we have a look. What do we see? It's not a warranty issue, it's another problem. Okay, and we give them a price to repair that. What's the first thing that any common sense homeowner will think? I gotta pay again 3 months later for another repair? What a waste of money. What does it cost for a new toilet? At that point, the technician would have to say, oh, here's the pricing, etc., whatever that looks like. And then the homeowner, rightfully so, would share, well, why didn't you tell me that to begin with? I would have just replaced it. Meaning you can't expect your customer or your client to have the knowledge and foresight of how to be efficient, effective, and how to create amicable decisions. You need to do that. You need to create that. As a leader, if you're a business owner out there, you must communicate all benefits, advantages, and qualities of every option. It's your job to do that. And if you're not doing that, you're going to have issues, you're going to have complaints, you're going to have problems, you're going to have points of resistance. You can avoid all that by understanding your client's needs, asking all the right questions, and then putting together a proper solution. It's imperative. That's how we grew our business. Customer-centric care. What do our clients need? We assume that responsibility to understand that. God bless you guys. Stay grateful.